Picture this. You're at mile 24 of a marathon. Your legs feel like lead. Every step screams at you to stop. Your mind, the one thing that should push you forward, whispers, "You've done enough. Just quit." That, my friends, is the moment where champions are made, not on the first mile, but right there when your body begs for mercy and your mind decides whether to listen. Today, we're talking about breaking through mental barriers, the invisible walls that separate you from your goals. They aren't made of brick or steel. They're built from fear, doubt, and every excuse you've ever told yourself. But here's the truth, those walls? They're paper thin when you know how to push through. I remember training with a friend who was prepping for his first ever Spartan race. He wasn't the fittest guy in the group, but he had heart. During one training session, we hit this brutal hill, steep, rocky, relentless. Halfway up, he stopped, hands on his knees, gasping for air. He looked at me and said, "I can't." I told him, "You're right. You can't if that's what you keep telling yourself." And then I said something that changed everything. Instead of thinking you can't, ask yourself, what if I can? What if this hill is just a test and the top is proof you're stronger than you ever believed? He stood up, stared at that hill like it owed him money, and started moving. Slow at first, but steady. He didn't just reach the top, he conquered it. And when race day came, that same guy, the one who almost quit on a training hill, finished with a medal around his neck and a fire in his eyes. That's the power of breaking through. It doesn't just change your fitness, it changes your belief in what's possible. Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Think about that. The impossible lives in your head, not in reality. The weights in the gym don't know they're too heavy. The pavement doesn't care if it's too far. It's your mind that decides. And your mind is trainable just like your body. Here's your challenge. This week, identify one mental barrier holding you back. Maybe it's that voice that says you'll never run a 5K, or you're too old to start lifting, or you don't have time to prioritize your health. Call it out, write it down if you need to, and then take one step to shatter it. If it's fear of running, lace up and jog for 10 minutes. If it's time, find 20 minutes today, just today, to move your body. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be progress. And when that voice comes back, and it will, don't ignore it, challenge it. Turn "I can't" into "what if I can," and see how quickly those walls crumble. You see, breaking through mental barriers isn't just about fitness, it's about life. It's about realizing that the hardest battles aren't fought in the gym or on the trail, they're fought right here in your mind. And every time you push past a mental block, you're not just getting stronger, you're rewriting the story of what you're capable of. So go out there, break those barriers, and let the world see the unstoppable force you were always meant to be. This is Sweat Soul Success, where sweat fuels the soul, and success is the legacy you leave behind. Now get after it. Your greatness is waiting.